So you say you watching your figure, I respect that, okay? Me, however, baby, it's all you can eat buffet over here in many ways.
You bad like that, you know, but I'm the one that eats your pain, I know.
Okay, so y'all know I already got the brows done. Okay, did those off camera. Yeah, so we can go ahead and skip that. Y'all know I will add, even though I always say that and never do, but I will add the eyebrow tutorial that I've done in the past in the description box down below. So if you guys want a more detailed eyebrow tutorial, you can just click the little link in the description box down below. But anyways, now that the brows are done, let's go ahead and get into the face. And I did buy some more e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, but because we still got a little bit in here, we're just gonna go ahead and use what's left before we open up the new pack. And y'all know what I'm gonna say about this primer. I am an advocate for it. I swear it was like $6, so y'all need to go ahead and get you some. Since I'm not doing like a super glammed up eye, I'm just gonna go in with my NARS foundation, and this is the soft matte foundation in the shade medium deep. And I just love how this has the little, you know, but I like the little dispenser on it. And then we're just gonna go ahead and blend this in. So you guys, I went ahead and booked the boys and I tickets to go and see Spider-Man today. I'm so excited, just because like I was really impressed with the first one. I was watching some of the cast interviews and it all just seemed, you know, very well put together. And plus I'm a Marvel fan, so I was like, let's go ahead and see that. And for the record, I did ask my boys if they wanted to go and see The Little Mermaid. And of course, my oldest started freaking out, talking about it's a girl movie. So shout out to Marvel and The Little Mermaid coming out. Something for the girls, something for the boys. Because, baby, I feel like, you know, Disney ain't been doing nothing but coming out with the girl movies. But anyways, okay you guys, so for concealer we are going to go in with this Fenty Beauty creamy concealer, and this is the shade. We actually need to re-up on this too, but we're not down to the nitty gritty, so we got some time. Okay y'all, so when I booked these tickets to go to the movies, I immediately thought about the last time I went to the movies, and it was about a year ago. And the reason why we finally getting ready to have this little sit down and story time is because it's been a year. Now I ain't got to worry about nobody banging down my door, okay? So I feel like now this story is free to release, okay? Okay, so let me give y'all some backstory. You know, about a year ago, your girl was out here in these streets. And when I say in these streets, I mean these dating streets. And honestly, I don't know why I didn't hop out of the streets back when old dude played me with the false teeth on the FaceTime call. And if you don't know that story time, that one is definitely one of the previous videos. I'll go ahead and try to link that one down in the bottom as well. But anyway, like I was saying, I was in these streets and I messed around and met somebody on blackpeoplemeet.com. I have been hearing some success stories about some online dating, couples, you know, making it through. And I also get people asking me all the time, like, are you dating? What's dating like in Atlanta? And this, that, and the third. So I decided to get out there and test the waters. So as I was testing the waters, I found me somebody. You know, profile pictures was looking good, conversation was good so far over, you know, sorry we weren't focused, but you know, text messaging was good over the app and stuff like that. So since we didn't live too far from each other, one day we decided to meet up, and we didn't spend any money or anything like that. which is good because I don't need nobody to try to split the bill with me again, okay? Gosh, men are so irritating. Y'all, that was another story time, okay? But yeah, we just met up and we went on a little trail walk. Everything was good. Conversation was good. Like, everything was going so smooth that when he asked me for a second date, I was like, no problem at all. Real quick, for the powder, we are going to go in with the Morphe setting powder in the shade Banana. I can't remember if I've used this before or not, so hopefully it doesn't like mess up my makeup because this looks good. Okay, y'all, so like I said, after the walk in the park and stuff like that, I was like, okay, yeah, cool. You're definitely, you know, worthy of a second date. Yeah, you are definitely worthy of my time, and we can go on a second date for sure, you know? So before we even left the park, we had already established that we were going on a second date together, and we were going to go to the movies to go and see Wakanda Forever, because while we were on our walk, we both had in common that we liked Marvel movies, and it just so happened that Wakanda Forever was also coming out, so it was so fitting, you know, like, yeah, let's go to the movies, let's see how you are in public. And this is great because, like, one thing about me is I definitely want to see how you spend money when we go out. Like, I look and pay attention to how a man spends money, just because it'll let me know, like, whether or not, like, you overspend, or, you know, just like how you are with your money. I don't know, I just feel like you can tell a lot about somebody based on how they are with their money. But anyway, so a few days have passed and now it's time for our movie date. Okay, very excited. You know, he's very accommodating. Our movie date is during the day while my kids are at daycare and stuff like that. So it was nice. You know, he was scoring some points with me, and I really like that. So we get to the movies, and he had prepaid for our movie, which was very nice because y'all know last date I went on, oh dude asked if we can split the bill. And it was an IHOP date. So the fact that homeboy paid for the movie was really nice because we know movies are very expensive, okay? Y'all, the contouring palette that we are going with today is the Black Radiance True Complexion contouring palette. Y'all, I've been loving this palette lately. It's an old but gold type of palette for sure, and I'm gonna go in with this light brown shade right here, and I'm just going to use this to contour my nose. But like I was saying, I was thoroughly impressed because, you know, he was paying for the movie, no complaints. You know, he didn't complain about the time of the day that we will have to go. Like, it was cool, you know, we was on to something. So like I said, we get to the theater. He whips out the tickets not his tickets, but he whips out his phone, you know, to get us into the movie theater. Everything is going good. So we get past the ticket entrance, right? And we are near the concession stands. I told him, I was like, okay, so since you pay for us to get into the movie, I'll go ahead and pay for us to, like, have some snacks and stuff like that. Just because, like, I never want someone to feel like, you know, they overspend, or that, you know, I took advantage of them or something like that. Because one thing that I'm going to do when I go to the movies for sure is get some snacks, whether it's on your dime or my dime. And since I know I like to snack at the movie theaters, I decided, you know, to just, you know, let them know, like, you know, I got this, so go ahead and get what you want. Hopefully you're mindful, but go ahead and get what you want. So, you know, he told me no, he didn't want anything. He was trying to watch his figure. Now, understood, because baby was weighing like 165. So you say you watching your figure, I respect that, okay? Me, however, baby, it's all you can eat buffet over here in many ways. I'm a fool. So like I said, you know, he said he was about, you know, he was watching his weight. So I wasn't about to argue with the man. I went on about my business. I was like, okay, fine, but I'ma still get some snacks, pretty much. So we stand in line and I'm ordering, you know, my snacks, my food. I order my Slurpee. I order me a couple of pieces of candy. Not a couple of pieces, because y'all know candy is expensive, right? But I ordered myself, you know, some candy, some popcorn, and some cinnamon, you know, little bite thingies. Okay, so I was doing good. I was like, listen, I ain't been to the movies in a while. This is nice. Date real cute. We having a good time. Let's go. Got the snacks. Let's go. So again, before I even had the cashier, you know, ring everything up, I asked him one more time. I was like, hey, oh, by the way, I know it looks like I've been doing this contouring for a little minute. I am going in with that darker color just on my cheeks, just so that I could make them a little bit more chiseled, you know, going for a certain look here. But anyways, like I was saying, yeah, so before I even had the cashier, you know, close out the sale, I asked him one more time, like, you want something? You sure? Like, you don't want nothing to drink or anything like that? He was like, you know, I'll just have a little bit of your popcorn. Okay, so we went from no, you don't want nothing to eat, you trying to watch your little figure and stuff like that, to now you just gonna have a little bit of my popcorn. All right, that was fine. That was fine. So I went ahead and I accepted that. We'll share popcorn. So let's go ahead. Let's take that small up to a medium, because now it looks like he's trying to indulge with me. Glad I said something before the cashier started, you know, throwing my popcorn in the bucket and stuff. Glad. Noted. You plan on, you know, dipping your hand in my stuff. Okay, y'all, real quick, I'm just now doing this, but I am adding this NARS setting powder. It's not loose, it's just a pressed powder. I'm going to go and just go over some of the powder that's still like super light and stuff like that, just a little bit, just so that everything just is the perfect shade and a setting, and no loose powders loosen, no nothing, you know what I'm saying? I just like for everything to just look good and seamless. That's what we're here for. Okay, so anyways, we go ahead, we get the food and everything like that. Now it's time to head to the auditorium. We head to the auditorium, we get in our seats, everything is good, you know. But before we can even get into the auditorium, he was not playing about us sharing that popcorn, because baby was already digging in the popcorn. I was like, what? Not even before we get to our seats, you just digging. Like, here, you want to hold it or something? Golly. So anyways, you know, we get into the theater, we sit down, he's still munching throughout the preview, still munching and stuff like that. And we didn't even, you know, see all of the previews, but the previews that we did see, he was just munching away. Okay, so, ooh, and this looks good. This is really cute. Let's go in with, yeah, I'm gonna go back in with that Fenty concealer, and I'm just going to add some of it to my eyelid, just so that you know, there's no discoloration. Everything just looks one color and seamless, you know what I'm saying? Okay, y'all, so 20 minutes into the movie, he's still munching on my popcorn, and now this man has dipped his hand over into my cinnamon pretzel bites, talking about, let me get one of them. Okay, that's fine. And the reason why it was fine, because I forgot to tell y'all, he ended up paying for the snacks. Okay, he paid for my Slurpee, my snack, my popcorn, and my thing. So I guess he felt like since he paid for it, he was entitled to some of it. All right, cool. I ain't gonna say no. I ain't gonna, you know, be all shady in the movie and make you sit there without no snacks or nothing or anything like that, you know, because we rode together. See, we rode together. It was fine. We decided, because the movie theater was a little far, things had got a little mixed up, we decided, okay, let's just take one car, you know, we could chit chat and all of that while we in the car. Everything was cool, you know. So that's how that went about. That's how I ended up not driving myself. Okay, but anyways, we in the movie, another 20 minutes going to the movies. Y'all, I done ate maybe about like 3 or 4 pretzel bites, or not pretzel bites, cinnamon bites, and he had finished the rest of them. So he didn't even save anything for your girl. That's how that was a huge red flag. Like, it's mine, you ate it all, you're selfish. I should have known. So you guys, another 20 minutes goes through on the movie. Real quick, we are gonna go in with this NYX Cosmetics, and we're just gonna add a winged eyeliner to this look right here, just because we are going to the movies. I don't want to do too much, but I also want to look good for myself, because I just like to look good when I step out, you know. But anyways, like I was saying, yeah, another 20 minutes rolls by of the movie. We're eating popcorn, I'm slurping my drink, everything is good. We have like an hour and a half left of the movie, so you know, I'm like, dang, this movie's boring, you know, but I'm glad I got my snacks, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and open up, I can't remember what candy I had, but oh, I had some chocolate. Went ahead and opened up the Snickers. Guess what? Homeboy's hands all on my Snickers. Real quick, you guys, the mascara that we're gonna go in with is the ColourPop Act Natural mascara. I got this at like Target, very inexpensive and cute. But anyways, like I was saying, I wasn't complaining about the movie too much, just because like I said, I had everything that I needed. Only thing that kept irritating me is every time I opened up something, like, first of all, you told me you didn't want anything while we were at the register, and so far you've eaten half the bucket of popcorn, okay? You didn't ate half or a little bit more half of cinnamon bites, didn't even leave me the last one, and then you had enough nerve to be having your hand out when I'm opening up my Snickers. But you know, it's fine, I did get a shareable pack, you know, so you get one, I get, you know, a ton. Like, put your hand away, that's how I felt. But anyways, so I didn't, you know, complain or anything like that about giving him some of the Snickers. Here's where things get interesting. Hold on, y'all, let me go ahead and put my lashes on. Perfect. Okay, but anyways, like I was saying, so you know, some time goes by, and I'm guessing the Snickers is what really did it for him, because after he asked for the Snickers, he went ahead and reached his hand back into the popcorn. Everything was cool, right? Ooh, y'all, it don't matter when I use this. When I use this blush right here is by Sephora. Y'all know this is the duo blush, Tiger Lily. This is my jam right here. But like I was saying, you know, I guess the Snickers and the popcorn did it for him, because without hesitation, y'all, this man picked up my drink, okay? He picked up my drink, drank my Slurpee, and the Slurpee was nothing but like probably only like a quarter of it was gone. So 75% of my drink was still left, okay? There wasn't 2 straws or anything like that. This man straight up took my Slurpee, my straw, everything like that. He didn't take the top off or anything like that. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all the experience, man. I want you to feel it. This man did not take the top off or anything like that. Just put his lips right on top of my straw, slurped my Slurpee like it was his. Y'all, I just wanted to get my purse and leave, but I couldn't, because guess what? I was riding with him, okay? Sad, tragic, right? So can y'all imagine your girl eating popcorn, right? I'm eating as much popcorn and snacking on as much snacks as he is, you know, except for my little cinnamon bites, you know, he down those, so I wasn't, you know, I didn't have my cinnamon bites like I wanted to, you know. It was like he was sharing with me. But anyways, y'all, I just could not believe that this man had enough nerve to drink my drink. So of course, me being me, I didn't say anything. I'm like, this is the first, or this is the second date, whatever. Maybe he just got a kernel stuck in his throat or something like that, and instead of yakking it up, causing a disruption in the theater, he just needed to, you know, drink it down. Nah, he kept going back to my drink. At that point, we were sharing. Drinks, and that is insane, okay? Real quick, y'all, the highlighter that I was just using is a Sephora High Noon highlighter. Y'all know I've been using this highlighter. I have been using this highlighter for forever and a day, so it is still one of my favorites. Go ahead and pick y'all up some if you haven't already, okay? Okay, y'all, and my NYX lip liner is very, very tiny, so I can't tell you. Oh, and this is the shade Expresso. Awesome. So I definitely need to re-up on this. So Nyx, if you're watching, send your girl Expresso. Okay, that's how you manifest. That's how you manifest. Okay, that's the start of it, the root. But anyways, like I was saying, y'all, I wanted to grab my bags and just leave the theater, but I kept my cool because we only had like 25 minutes left of the movie. So with that being said, I feel like I had already like decided in my head that I was not gonna go on another date with this guy. So I really don't know what it was, honestly, that made me go out on another movie date with this guy, okay? Which is crazy. It's like after the first experience, you would think that I had learned my lesson, but I didn't. So I guess there was something charming about his personality, because I looked over a lot of things to say, hey, yes, like we can still hang out, see where this goes. Bad idea, but don't worry. Like I said, I ghosted him already. But anyways, like I said, we did go on another movie date. All right, real quick, y'all. I am going to be using the Juvia's Place Lady lipstick, and I'm just gonna pop some of that in because I want like a soft nude. I don't want to go like, I don't want to like be out there and like, ooh, full glam. I want this to still kind of like very everyday-ish, you know? Ooh, and this is perfect. That with that shade Expresso. Okay. So you guys, let me go ahead and finish up the story real quick. I don't know what it is with this man, but when we went on our second movie date, this time while we were in the line getting the snacks, I said, you know what, since you ate my popcorn the last time, I'm just gonna go ahead and get a large. I'm gonna get enough for the both of us. He was like, all right, cool, no problem. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna get me a slushie. I said, do you want a slushie? Because the last time you drank my slushie. He was like, nah, I don't want a slushie. I said, do you want a water? Do you want a soda? Is there anything else that you want? I said, because if we up here, go ahead and get it, because I'm not trying to share. I love my slushies. That's exactly how I put it to him. He was like, nah, we good. You know, that slushie's got too much sugar in it for me. You know, I'm trying to watch my health. No problem, baby, no problem. I respect it, okay? So we go ahead and we leave, y'all. I got about the same things that I got the last time, except for I switched up the candy this time. Now we get into the theater. We were seeing Creed 3, and this time I paid for the movie and he paid for the snacks again, which is cool. I'm so happy he didn't have your girl pay for both, because the movie is expensive, all right? And the fact that I ended up ghosting him after this, I would have been mad if I had to pay for everything. But anyways, like I said, so this time I got my slushie, but I was like, you know what, Dazja, think smart. So I get 2 straws this time. Now, it was not your invitation to sip on my stuff, but I got 2 straws, right? We get into the theater, again, the same thing happened. He's on my popcorn, he's on my cinnamon bites, he's on my candy, he's on me, okay? Everything is cool except for the him being on me part. Like, bro, scoot over. I'm trying to have my snacks, I'm trying to watch this movie, whatever. Like, Michael B. Jordan's flying behind, it's up there on the screen. Scoot over, you know, like that's kind of how I was feeling. But anyways, so we sitting in there, things are going cool, we eating our snacks and stuff like that. All of a sudden, this man picks up my drink, looks at it, he gonna say, oh, so we on 2 straws now? At that point, we were finishing the movie because I had paid for it. But that was literally the last thought that I had in my head that anything could work with this guy. I said, you know what? You don't understand boundaries. We never had a first kiss. We never had none of that. But you want to drink off of me. That is crazy. That is crazy. Like, ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm good. I'm healthy. And I'm well taken care of. But baby, you don't understand boundaries. And if you don't understand boundaries at the movies, you don't understand boundaries nowhere. So that's just, you know, how I was feeling, okay? That's exactly how I was feeling. So, yeah. And for those of you that are wondering, the way that I ended up ghosting him is honestly the way that I ghost everybody. I stopped responding, you know? And when I had stopped doing that, like, he waited like a couple of days and then he texted me, he said, oh, so you just ghost us now? Yes, I do. I ghost everybody but Jesus, okay? All right, that's just me, whatever. But anyways, you guys, Thank you so much for watching this makeup and story time. I really hope that you guys have enjoyed this story time. I enjoyed sitting here filming this look and giving y'all this story time. Y'all, please let me know in the comments down below what you think, any questions that you have. I'll be willing to answer them, put y'all in my business a little bit for show. But if you haven't and this isn't your first time stopping by this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also hit that little bell on the side so that you can be notified each and every time your girl drops a new video. Until next time, and peace and love be multiplied, Kim folks.
You bad like that.